When you spend your days sitting and you're at the office or you're driving all day, shoulders and spine can get pretty bunged up. What I recommend is that you try to give yourself 10, 20 minutes over the course of a week, if not more, just to go through the movements that the body was designed to do. In this video, we're going to address that. So let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. Today we're diving deep into the spine and the shoulders. It's going to be a nice little sequence. There is a little bit of equipment involved. A band would be awesome if you have it. Also kind of heading towards a wall. If you don't have a band, grab a towel, like a little hand towel, ideal. If you had a table as an example, again, awesome. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get into the shoulders. We're going to do this timed, which I'll set the clock in a second. Let me show you the setup. If you have a band, place your hands in between the band. If you're using a towel or a longer band, just hold on to the band and just pull it apart, okay? Now what we're going to do here is, I'll show you side on. I'm going to go into like a little squat, so just bend the knees. I'm going to tuck my butt as best I can. I'm going to bring my elbows in line with my shoulders, and my shoulders are pulled down. From here, I'm going to bend from the elbows, so now my arms are in 90 degrees. And then I hold here. The challenge is to try to pull the band apart without allowing the elbows to further separate from each other. So they want to stay in front of the shoulders. And then we're just going to hold this for 60 seconds. Okay, let's get ready. I'll set the clock in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're just going to hold up in this position. I want you to keep the elbows high. They're going to want to keep dropping down, so where possible, let's keep them nice and high, okay? Suck the stomach in. Even push your elbows away from you, so like out in front. And then just hold. You should start to feel a good bit of heat going into the shoulders here. So big, strong breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Check back in to make sure those elbows are in line with the shoulders. Don't let them sink down. If anything, start to pull the band apart. So you're going to increase the tension in the upper back. We're nearly there. We've got 15 seconds to go. Come on, stay with me. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax down and then shake it out. The next thing we're going to do is a little bit of stretching, and we're going to do this just over at a wall, okay? I'm going to show you side on, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stretching the spine into one direction and then stretching the spine into the opposite direction, okay? So the way I would do this, I'll show you, but we can use this against the wall so that we have a bit of feedback. But what we're looking to do, so I'm going to pull the t-shirt nice and tight so you can see my spine. I'm going to now push out as far as I can behind me, so I'm creating a rounded back. And then from here, I try to keep my legs in the same position, and then I do the opposite. So I'm really trying to arch my back. And then I push out through my back, and then I try to arch my back. So if I was doing this against the wall as an example, what I would do is, when I sit against the wall, I suck my stomach in, so now all my back is in that rounded position, and I'm trying to basically make as much contact with the wall. From here, I can rest my head against the wall and my hips against the wall, and then I could try to get as much of my back off the wall. So again, it would look very similar to pushing in and then trying to get off the wall as much as I can. All right, we're going to cycle through this for 60 seconds, so I don't want you to worry about how many reps you do. I want you to focus on the quality of each rep here, okay? So start the clock in 3, 2, 1. Let's stand in this position, push out as much as we can, and then do the total opposite. So I'm really trying to extend my back. Then I push back out, and then I extend. I push back out, and then I extend. Slow and controlled wins the race here. Go back in, and back out. So try not to hold our breath here. If anything, we want to be nice and controlled with our breath, okay? All the way in, all the way out. Slow and controlled wins the race on this one. So big deep breaths. We got 20 seconds to go. That's it. Stay with me. All the way in, all the way up. And let's keep it going. We got 10 more seconds. Coming into the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just shake it out. Nice work. Okay, so we're going back onto the first exercise. You're gonna grab your towel or grab your band. We'll get ourselves ready. Take a big deep breath in. Stand hip width apart, little soft bend of the knees, tuck your butt, elbows up in line with the shoulders. We're gonna pull that band apart and let's go straight into it, okay? So suck the stomach in, keep the elbows high. They're gonna wanna keep sinking, but we don't want that to happen, okay? And then just focus on your breath. Biggest mistakes here, the shoulders are gonna hike up, so let's keep them down. And also that we start to allow the band to relax, so let's keep it under tension as we do this. Let's keep it going. We're just passing halfway here. Nice, slow and controlled. So the best thing you can do here is to control your breathing. I understand this can be quite challenging, probably a lot of heat going in through the upper shoulders. Let's just fight it as long as we can. We just got the last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, just shake it out. Nice work. Okay, so we're going back to our little spinal wave. So again, just kind of set similar position to what you're just doing. As I said before, come over to the wall if you want a little bit more tactile feedback. I'm just going to pull my t-shirt nice and tight so you can kind of see the movements. We'll take a big deep breath in, and I'm going to push out as I breathe out. Now from there, I'm going to do the totally opposite. So I'm really trying to get as much movement from my spine, and I'm trying not to move my hips too much here. So I'm not just shifting my hips forward and back, I'm trying to keep them in the same position so it's just my spine that's actually moving here, okay? Nice, slow and controlled. If you feel there's a little bit more range, let's try to achieve it, okay? I'm just passing halfway here. Really good. So again, try not to hold our breath here, especially when we're trying to concentrate on what's happening. We just got 15 seconds to go. Coming into the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's shake it out from there. Great work. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, so this is where having a table would be really beneficial. We've obviously got a bar here. If you could just have the wall to use, also okay. Just sometimes having something to grip can be a little bit more beneficial. Now what we're going to do here, so we have been just moving our spine. Now what we're going to try to do is not move the spine. So we're going to take a breath in and we would just try to hold that position, okay? So we don't want to be extended here. If anything, we want to be just quite neutral, even into a bit more of that kind of straight position, okay? Let me show you the first rep. We're going to just try and tickle with allowing your shoulders to sink up and down. What I want you to be mindful of is when you hold onto the wall, like this, just try to minimize how much the shoulder rolls inwards. So if anything, we want to try to roll it out just to kind of prevent any pinching or anything that you might feel, okay? Now, if it's super intense, you can always bend the arm and just place your shoulder or your elbows onto the table. Let me show you. So take a big deep breath in, have a little watch. I'm placing my hands shoulder width apart, I'm rolling them away from my ears, and as I breathe out, I'm just going to press down towards the floor and then come back up. And I'm trying not to arch my back here. So the movement is coming from my shoulders. To show you me arching from my back, this would be me arching from my back. So as I pull my back in, you'll see I come up a little bit higher and then it's a little bit harder. What we're going to do here is you're going to let your breath be the rep. So it's going to be like breathe in, and then as you breathe out, try and sink down. We'll do this for 60 seconds. Set yourself up and I'll grab the timer. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so press down as you breathe out. Breathe in on the way back up. Nice, slow and controlled. And don't arch from your back. So just press the shoulders down. Try not to head chase here as well. So if anything, I'm pushing my armpits towards the floor. I'm not pressing my face towards the floor. So I'm trying to keep my neck quite relaxed. If you want to test it, when you're in this position, see if you can look left and right without any tension in the neck. So we don't want to push our face down towards the floor too much. Not ideal. Nice, slow and controlled. We're just going to do this for 5 more seconds and then we're going to hold in the bottom position. So breathe out, hold down, pull the ribs in as much as you can. And then as you breathe, see, can you just soften the armpits towards the floor. We got last 5, 4, 3, 2. Press into the table, suck your stomach in, come back to a standing position, and let's shake things out. Nice work. Okay, grab yourself a little bit of water if you need to. All you're going to do is just put your forearm onto it like this, and then you're going to hinge from your hips. So very similar to the position you were just in. The reason why we're doing it kind of on this is I want to have this arm free so that I can raise it up overhead. So let me show you the first rep. I'm going to soften my knees, and then I'm putting this down for support. With this arm, I'm just going to allow it to hang down. What I'm looking to do here is I'm going to pull the shoulder down, and then I'm going to try to suck my stomach in as I raise my thumb towards the ceiling. And then I lower back down. Shoulder comes down, thumb goes up, and then lower back down. We're going to do 10 repetitions, then a 10-second hold, and then we're going to swap over to the opposite side. So let's set yourself up. Take a big deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, raise up, little pause, parachute back down, nice, slow and controlled. Set the shoulder, let's go for 2. And parachute back down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. Let's go and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then parachute back down. Nice work. We're going the opposite side. So from here, forearm down, let that arm just hang. Big deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, let's raise up and down. Let's go for 2. And down. Set that shoulder into place every time. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. And let's go and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parachute back down. Shake it out. Nice work. Okay, the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to work a little bit on spinal extension. We're looking to create a nice big rounded back. We think of all the flex position we're in, sitting, driving, all those sort of things. We're going to just balance it out and get a nice bit of extension. And the way we're going to do this, we're going to be standing with our back to the wall. You can start super close to the wall so that you feel super confident. So even if your butt is touching the wall, totally fine. You're just going to reach up and touch the wall. Feel a little bit more confident, both arms. Want a bit more of a challenge? Legs out. Tuck your butt so you get nice tension through your glutes to support your lower back. And then you start to lean. And then come out. One more of a challenge. Step further away. Keep the pelvis tucked. Lean back. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to go 10 reps, and then a 10-second hold on the 10th rep. Just be mindful when you are doing that hold that if you are really trying to force that tipping point of comfort, you want to be able to be, something quite close to you so that if you need to come out, you can help. So if you are back here like this and you do get a little bit stuck, you can always soften the knees and just rotate a little bit just to come out nice and controlled. We'll get ourselves ready. Tuck your pelvis, and then we'll reach back for 1. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 4. What I recommend is we breathe out as we lean back. 5. 6. Keep the pelvis tucked, so nice tension through the glutes. 7. 8. 9. Okay, last one, we're going to go hold for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly come out. Nice work. Okay, we're going back into our arm raises. We'll take a nice big deep breath in. We'll set ourselves up. Arm just hang down. We'll lock it in. And then let's go and raise up for 1. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. Down. 5. And down. 6. And down. 7. And down. 8. And down. 9. And the last one, let's go up and hold for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Parachute back down. Let's shake it out. Great work. Okay, we're going opposite side. Rest the arm. Big deep breath in. Set that shoulder into place. Raise up for 1. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. And down. 6. And down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. And now we're going to hold for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly come down from there. Great stuff. Okay, we're going back to the wall. So tuck your butt. Want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Just see, can you go a little bit further away? Big deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's lean back. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 5. Let's go for 6. Let's go for 7. 8. 9. Okay, last one. Let's go back and hold for 10. Last 5. 2. 1. Slowly come back up. Nice work. Okay, from there, what we're going to do, we're just going to do a little bit of a stretch on the shoulder here, specifically kind of pushing down towards your chest. And the way we'll do this is we're going to do 90 degrees in the arm. So think of like a pitcher and throwing a ball. And then I'm going to place the arm on the wall. I'm now going to get my right shoulder to touch the wall, or at least pushing towards it, okay? And from there, all I'm trying to do is to rotate away from that shoulder, okay? I'm going to put elbow against the wall, shoulder towards the wall, and you'll notice I'll take a split stance just so I feel a bit more confident as I push away from that elbow. This is kind of about tolerance for you. So if you want to push a little bit more, you push a little bit more. I'm in this position, okay? So my shoulder's down, my elbow's pulling back, and then I'm pressing into the wall. We're going to hold this for 60 seconds, and then we're going to go across to the opposite side. Now, if you had a door frame, also works pretty well. We'll get ourselves ready. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so just find where you're feeling that stretch. Be very comfortable pulling the shoulders down. Don't let them hike up. And then just soften the belly every time you breathe out. Big deep breath in. And breathe out. Really good. So we just want to try, in terms of a stretch, it could be anywhere from your chest all the way across to your elbow. It will try to prioritize where your tightest position is here. So really, really effective stretch. Big, strong breaths in. Soften the belly as you breathe out. See, is there a little bit more rotation there? We've just got 15 more seconds. Last 10. Coming into the last 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly rotate out. Shake out the arm. And then we'll go to the opposite side. Okay, so same thing again. Arm's going to be in 90 degrees. Place the elbow on the wall. Keep the shoulder down. And then we're going to rotate away from there. We'll start the clock in 3, 2, 1. Okay, clock has started. And I'm really focusing on my breath. And just remember, every time you breathe out, just see is there a little bit more rotation there. We don't want to force it too much too soon. It's very hard to calm the nervous system if you go too deep into a stretch. So just be on that tipping point of comfort. And then just hold there. You've got 20 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly rotate out. Shake the arm. And then come out of there. Well done. That one was a nice little sequence. Some of it was probably, on that tipping point of a challenge, which is what I want. I hope you enjoyed it. You're welcome.